Hi everyone.
Hi. Morning.
Morning. Dee, Pete, we've got an hour of power together.
One syllable.
Woo! Yep. So we'll get straight into it. We're going to start on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of feet together, knees out wide. Just lie back to where it's comfortable for you. Allow your hips to open with gravity and just allow your body to kind of sink and settle in for the moment. This week I've been talking about our teachers, and yesterday in my balance practice I was talking about our internal teacher being our most powerful teacher, known as our buddhi, our higher intellect. That buddhi, when it's purified and cleansed through meditation, actually becomes our awakened mind. And our power practice is a moving meditation. It's perfect for people who struggle to sit still. But the actual reason why asana was created by the rishis and sages and gurus of past was to create a healthy, strong body to be able to sit comfortably for extended periods of time for meditation. And so we're going to do that. We're going to condition the body to be able to sit comfortably. And through my years of teaching and teacher trainings and even through my own practice, I know my body in certain areas of my body can really play up when you're in a seated position, static for a certain amount of time. And for most people, what I found, it starts in our back. We get the really tight grip sort of in the back of having to hold the posture, that upright posture. So we're going to work a lot on that today. Same with a lot of people, if they sit cross-legged, they get hip issues, the hips start to ache. So again, we're going to work on that. And just through this movement is medicine, just through this movement today, your whole body is going to experience the medicinal value of this movement modality. So take in 5 more ujjayi breaths and start to switch on your bandhas, pelvic floor lifting, pit of the belly flying in and up. And then just start to rock your knees from side to side, just slowly, just to kind of wake the spine up, start to mobilize and move some energy through the body. And the biggest thing when it comes to any back issues, so if you do have any back issues, everything we do is safe, so don't worry about that. We will up the ante as we move along in the practice. So if we get to something that's a little bit too intense for you, then pull back to the first stage of that, or second or third, because there's a couple. So hug your knees into your chest, and core activation and core strength is vital for back health. So bring your legs to tabletop, push your palms against the top of your knees, and then use your core to brace and pull your knees back into the palms of your hands. And just hold it there. The lower back should be slightly lifted up off the floor, so you're in a neutral spine, neutral pelvis. And the whole center of the body should be braced. So pelvic floor lifting, pit of the belly squeezing in, side body squeezing in, spine long. Hold it there just for one more breath. Hug your knees into your chest. You can do some little rocks side to side or circles. We're going to do that one more time just so you can really feel that brace position. Because even though when we're seated in a seated meditation, we're only engaging our core about probably like between 20 and 30%. It's not a big engagement, but if you don't have that ability to activate, then your back is going to take on the pressure. Tabletop for the legs. Push against the knees, pull the knees back in, feel the brace position, hold 5. Squeeze 4. Breathe 3. 2. Hug your knees into your chest, rock and roll. Use this as a bit of a massage, take 3. On your third one, hold it in boat pose, Navasana. So you can place your feet on the floor if you're not feeling quite up to a full boat. You can keep your hands behind your legs. Otherwise, squeeze in through the pit of the belly, lean on the back end of your pelvis and release the palms to the sky. Lift your chest. So really think tall from the crown of your head down to your sit bones. Hold for 3, for 2, cross your ankles, place your hands, come back into your downward facing dog. Straight into it. Plug your hands in, pedal your heels. So make sure you're gripping the mat with your fingertips, spreading your fingers out wide, distributing the weight and the workload. And just give yourself probably, 5 or so breaths to settle into your downward facing dog, your Ardha Mukha Svanasana. And it really is a fundamental pose of yoga. And you just need to look at the name of it. It's called downward facing dog. You've seen all the memes on socials, but every cat, every dog in the world wakes up in the morning and does this stretch. And it's because what we're doing is stretching out through the night. Our fascia gets a little bit solidified, and so we're stretching out the fascia in the body, and we're molding it so it's a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more pliable as well. Come forward into your high plank, Dandasana, setting up a strong foundation. Heels back, head forward, grip the mat, push the floor away, hug your thumbs in, loop your shoulders. Pit of the belly is lifted and pelvic floor goes along with that. Take a breath in, shift forward, lie down. 3 cobras. Loop the shoulders, lift the chest. Breathe in, release back down, breathe out. Now take your hands off the mat, just an inch. Lift, breathe in, release, breathe out. They're the back muscles. Breathe in, lift, downward facing dog, breathe out. Walk it out again. Get the stretch through the back of the legs. Through our meditation practice, we get to tap into the deep consciousness that is the awakened mind. We dive in deep to this ocean of consciousness, and so all the craziness of the mind, the distractions of the mind, that sits on the surface. Still there, always there, but we dive in deep to buddhi. You can only experience that through the meditation practice. Let's do that again. High plank, Dandasana, breathe in. Forward and down to your belly, breathe out. 2 cobras, loop to lift, in. Release back down, out. This one, hands come off. Breath in, down dog, breath out. Walk your feet up to the front of the mat and come into Malasana, deep squat. So take your feet out to the outer edge of the mat, sink your hips down. Now you can do a half Malasana or you can do a full Malasana. Take it easy, let the hips gently start to open. Maybe close your eyes, 3 breaths. When we get to tap into that deep ocean of consciousness, that's the place of knowing, knowingness, that all-pervasive knowingness. Ragdoll. Lift your hips up, just toe heel your feet in slightly, not all the way. Bend your knees and hang over your legs. One more breath. Come into a halfway lift, lengthen out the spine. Toe heel the feet in just so they're hip width apart. And then fold back down again. Bend your knees and slowly roll yourself up to standing. Slowly, slowly. Once the head comes up, breath in, reach up. Hands to heart, close your eyes. Let's connect with the vibration of Om. Deep breath in. Buddhi, our awakened mind. This is a moving meditation to help us tap into that place, but to also condition the body to be able to sit comfortably for extended periods of time so we can tune into that deep stillness. Look up, reach up, big breath in. Forward fold, however you want to take the arms, breath out. Come into a halfway lift, inhale, and then back into Malasana, toes out, heels in on the exhale. Stay, breathe in, and out. Take one more breath in. High plank on your breath out, just for this one. Once we get into flow, we'll be going straight to low. Hold your high plank, breathe in. Forward and down, chaturanga, breathe out. Upward facing dog, fill up. Downward facing dog, empty. Take the right leg to the sky, inhale. Bend the knee and peel the hip space open, exhale. Stay, breathe. Straight swap over to the other side. Right foot to the floor, left leg to the sky. Take it up, bend and open. Stay, fill. Place the foot back down to the floor, empty the breath. Come up onto your tippy toes, take a breath in. On the out breath, jump forward to Malasana. If you can't jump just yet, just step it forward. That happens on the out. We stay here for the breath in. Forward fold, feet hip width on the breath out. Now halfway lift. Now hold this halfway lift, because from here on out, our halfway lift is going to be a bit different this morning. So you can either take just a stock standard halfway lift, any back issues, then that's what I would recommend. Otherwise, your halfway lift is going to look a bit like an aeroplane. Take your wings out wide. Not just yet, but eventually, if you're strong enough through your core, we're going to take the arms out in front. We'll do that next round. So breathe into your halfway lift, arms wide. Forward fold, breathe out. Coming up to Tadasana, big breath in, reach. Bow back down, breath out. Remember your halfway lift, all of them, arms wide. Inhale, Malasana, deep squat, exhale. We stay for the breath in, and then from here on out, it's straight to low, push up on the breath out. You can jump back or just step it back. Up dog, we fill. Down dog, we empty. Let's take three-legged dog one more time. Right leg up, inhale. Peel open, exhale. Stay and fill. Straight swap over to the other side. Left leg, reach it up. Open it out. Scissor wide. Foot to the floor. Come up on tippy toes. Breathe in. Malasana, breathe out. Stay, fill up. Forward fold, feet coming to hip width. Now your halfway lift, again hold this one. So option 1, stock standard, hands down. Option 2, aeroplane. Option 3, Superman. Bring the arms all the way out in front. It's a lot more pressure on the center of your body, especially your core. So if you feel not feeling strong enough, then either keep the arms wide or hands to the floor. Let's take one more breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Tadasana, reach up, inhale. Bow back down, exhale. Halfway lift, your choice. Wings wide, Superman in. Malasana, deep squat, out. We stay for the breath in. Straight to low, breath out. Up dog, fill. Down dog, empty. Tippy toes, inhale. Malasana, exhale. Stay, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Your halfway lifted choice. Inhale. Bow back down, exhale. Tadasana, reach up, fill. Fold, empty. Halfway lift, wings wide or Superman, breathe in. Malasana, toes out, breathe out. Stay for the breath in, getting ready to float back to low push-up, breath out. Up dog, fill. Down dog, empty. Tippy toes, inhale. Malasana, exhale. Breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Half lift, arms in. Bow back down, out. Tadasana, reach up, fill up, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Half lift, arms wide or forward. Malasana, empty. stay, breathe in, low push-up, upward facing, downward facing, one more, toes, inhale, malasana, exhale, stay, breathe in, forward fold, feet hip width, halfway lift, extend the arms, bow, reach up, fill up, in, fold, empty, half lift, arms extended, malasana, toes out, heels in, stay and fill, straight to low, up dog, down dog, stay. And by now you'll be feeling the backside of your body really waking up, hips waking up as well. So we're going to continue with that version of Sun A, moving through our Sun B as well. So look forward, come onto your tippy toes, breathe in, jump forward to Malasana as you breathe out, deep squat. Again, we stay for a breath in, forward fold, breath out. Now here's where it gets a little bit different. So we're going to stay with the arms out wide, but you're going to come into aeroplane. So instead of a halfway lift, you take your left leg back and float your arms up. It's the back side of your body that has to lift the body up. So core on, find that balance. That happens on a breath in. If you want to, once you sort of get a little bit more familiar with the flow, you can do the extra version of the arms out in front for a warrior three. From here it's pyramid. So drop the back foot, back heel goes down as well, fold over that right leg. Give yourself some space though, make sure you've got enough space underneath you to come into a lunge next. But just hold this forward fold, this pyramid for a moment. This helps to free up the pelvis. So stretching out through the hamstrings frees the pelvis. So when we're in a seated position, the pelvis feels less stuck. Now a low lunge twist. So left hand stays on the floor, bend the right leg, right hand goes to the sky. The rotation helps to rinse out the spine. Movement is medicine. Mobility is the key. Breathe in. Now from here it's extended side angle. So you bring your right hand to your right ankle. Place it actually on the ankle. Drop the back heel to the floor. Do not come out of that right leg at all. Just open the left arm out towards the front diagonal of the room, of your space. And then you can shift from there. You know, if it's too intense for you to hold onto your ankle, come onto your elbow or knee, or move the fingertips to the front, or even behind the leg. Open up through the left hip, left shoulder, take a breath in, stay. Reverse warrior from here. So the legs stay as is, it's just the upper body and the arms that move up and over, stay. That beautiful side stretch. Remember, we're conditioning the body, building strength the whole way around the spine and mobility to be able to sit comfortably for extended periods of meditation. Breathe in. Low push up, breathe out. If you want to float the leg as you lower down, go for it. Upward facing, downward facing, tippy toes, inhale, malasana, exhale. Stay, breath in, forward fold, toes come in just to hip width on the breath out. Now here's where we come into that aeroplane. Right leg this time floats back. The back of the body lifts the whole body as the arms go out wide. Or, if you're feeling strong enough, arms out in front, the warrior feet three version. Stay, squeeze the pit of the belly in, take a breath, pyramid, fold. Remember, take the back foot long. Fold over the left leg. Soften into that depth. The depth of the ocean of consciousness. That's what asana is all about, especially the power vinyasa practice. Gets us out of the distraction and into focus, into concentration. That concentration then leads us into the experience of meditation. Bend the left leg, plug the right hand in, low lunge twist. Rinse out the spine. That happens on an inhale for us to pivot over to extended side angle on the exhale. Left hand to left ankle, drop the back heel to the floor, peel open the right side, extending the arm to the front top diagonal of your space. Then open up through hips, through shoulders. Don't be shy, bend that left knee. More Pete, come on, you can do it. Even a little bit more, good, just a fraction more. Breath in, stay for the out breath. We go to reverse warrior from here, so keep the depth in the legs. Take the left arm up and over. Stay and breathe. One more in, straight to low push up, exhale the breath out. Up dog fill, down dog empty. Stay here, breathe. Why we do this is to condition the body, to bring it into a state of health and vibrancy, so then we can sit, we can dive in deep to the depths of the ocean of consciousness without the niggles of the body pulling us out of that really profound experience. So take in one more breath here, vibrant breath. Exhale it out. Tippy toes, inhale. Malasana, jump, exhale. Stay for the breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Left leg back, aeroplane. Inhale. Fold to pyramid, exhale. Low lunge twist, right hand up, breath in. Extended side angle, open up through the hips, breath out. Reverse your warrior, breath in. Low push up, breath out. Up dog, we fill up. Down dog, we empty out. Tippy toes, breathe in. Malasana, breathe out. Stay and fill. Fold. Right leg goes back. Airplane or warrior three. Into pyramid, land it. Low lunge twist, left hand reaches. Extended side angle, pivot around, open up the hips. Reverse your warrior, big breath in. Straight to Chaturanga Dandasana, breath out. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a breath. Empty. Look forward, Malasana, deep squat. Breathe. Bow, exhale the breath. What leg are we up to? I've forgotten.
Me too.
Let's start again then. Left leg back, arms wide or forward. Inhale.
I think that's where we were at.
Pyramid, fold, exhale. Low lunge twist, reach up. Open to extended side, hips and shoulders. Reverse, fill the breath up again. Straight to low, Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha in, Adho Mukha out. Tippy toes. Jump to squat. Stay and fill. Forward fold, exhale your breath. The right leg goes up. Inhale. Fold, aeroplane, exhale. Pyramid, exhale. Low lunge twist, reach up. Spin it around, extended side. Really utilize the breath. Inhale, reverse. Low push up, exhale. Upward facing fill. Downward facing empty. Stay for a breath. Exhale. Tippy toes in. Malasana out. Breathe. Fold. Left leg goes back, arms out in front. Inhale. Pyramid, exhale. Low lunge twist, fill up. Extended side angle, empty out. Reverse warrior, inhale. Low push up, exhale. Upward facing in. Down dog, out. Tippy toes, breathe in. Malasana, out. Stay, fill. Fold, empty. Right leg goes back, arms out, in. Fold to pyramid, empty. Twist, low lunge, inhale. Extended side, exhale. Reverse, breathe in. Low push up, breathe out. Upward facing, fill. Down dog, empty. One breath. One more, look forward. Tippy toes, jump, Malasana. Stay for the breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Left leg back, arms out, breathe in. Pyramid, breathe out. Twist, reach up, in. Extended side, out. Reverse, fill up. Straight to low. Up dog, we inhale. Down dog, exhale. Tippy toes, breathe in. Jump forward, out. Fill up. Fold. Right leg back, reach. Inhale. Pyramid, fold, exhale. Twist, low lunge, in. Extended side, pivot around, open the hips, out. Reverse, fill up, inhale. Low push up, straight down, exhale. Upward facing, fill. Down dog, stay. 5 deep breaths. Plug in. And remember, it's foundational. The stretch through the back, the whole back chain of the body. Tilt your sit bones to the sky. Extend out through the shoulders. Extend out through the heels too. One more breath. Malasana, tippy toes. Jump forward, sink and hold. One more breath. Forward fold. Toe heel in just to hip width. Warrior 3, left leg back. Extend. Hold. Half moon, right hand down, left hand up. Open it out. Again, hold. Take the balance if you like. Find that level of focus and concentration. That's what leads us into the depths. The depths of the ocean of consciousness that is meditation. Last breath. Forward fold. Feet hip width, pistol grip your big toes. Find some length and a deep fold. Let your neck release and be free. Just use the strength in your arms. The technique used to tap into that place of knowingness is meditation. And there's thousands of different styles. But to get into that depth of stillness, the formal seated stillness is what the path to yoga leads us to. Bakasana, crow pose. Plant your hands, bring your knees in, back of the arms, rock your weight forward. Maybe the feet stay on the floor, maybe you float one or both and hold. 5, 4, 3, 3, 2. You know what I'm gonna ask for, go for it. Low, up dog, down dog, one breath. Tippy toes, look forward, Malasana, deep squat. See how the body conditions so quickly. You know, we're only halfway through class. And the first squat that you did to this one is such a difference. It's ultimately what yoga is about. It's a therapy. We condition the body to be able to sit comfortably. Lift the hips, toe heel the feet in, forward fold, exhale the breath. Right leg back, arms out in front, warrior 3. We hold. Take the arms out wide if the arms out in front is too hard, or you can even bring your hands to heart center. Squeeze through the center of the body, extend, take a breath. Half moon. Then open your half moon up. Take a balance if you took it on the first side. Focus, concentration leads to meditation. Breathe in. Gorilla, breathe out. Feet hip width or wider, whole hand slides in underneath. Lengthen, bow. Last breath. Release the hands, toe heel the feet all the way in now. Coming to chair pose, Utkatasana. Big breath in, hands to heart, breath out. Lean in and twist. Left elbow, right knee. If you have side crow, you feel like taking it, then go for it. Extend, rotate. Squeeze the pit of the belly in. Hold, gaze up, one more breath. Fold forward. Come straight back into chair pose. Inhale, hands to heart, sink, lengthen, rotate. Same thing on the first side. If you've got side crow, go for it. Last breath, fold. Left leg back, aeroplane or warrior three. Breathe in. Pyramid, fold, breathe out. This time, crescent lunge, fill up. Hands to heart, lean in, rotate. Go to your edge now, go to your depth. This rotation is going to clear blockages through the spine, so energy can move freely. Because those niggles that you feel, the discomfort that you feel are blockages. So move the energy around. Last breath. Release back to pyramid. Low lunge twist, right hand to the sky. Extended side angle, hand to the foot, ankle, left arm reaches. Now straighten out through the right leg, bring the left hand to the sky and find your way into triangle, Trikonasana. If you need to move the right hand elsewhere, then do that. One more breath in, pyramid, breath out. Halfway lift, fill up. Step the back foot forward and fold. Feet hip width apart. Right leg back, aeroplane or warrior three. Inhale. Pyramid, exhale. Crescent lunge, fill up. Hands to heart, lean in. Rotate. Left side. Last breath. Pyramid. Low lunge twist. Extended side. Trikonasana. Straighten out the left leg, reach the right hand up, tuck in the left hip. Shift the left hand if you need to for hamstring length. Last breath in. Fold back to pyramid, breath out. Halfway lift, fill up. Forward fold, empty out. Feet come together. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Send your left leg back to low lunge. Drop the back knee to the floor. Send your right toes open, keep the right heel in and let that right knee splay open. Come into your lizard stretch. Left elbow on the floor and then both elbows on the floor. So what this is going to do is really open up through that right hip. because that's what a lot of people find, that their hips start to ache. It doesn't matter if you're sitting cross-legged or you're sitting kneeling, just the fact that the hips are in a still stagnant position can create that sense of sort of discomfort, that throbbing, aching sense. So what we do is we move the energy around, so to open up the joint. So then when we do sit still, the energy keeps flowing, it doesn't get stuck and stagnant. One more breath. Jet fighter plane. So come back up onto your hands, square the foot off again, toes come forward, right arm underneath and around. Use your hands on the floor, sink your hips. Come onto your fingertips and send the arms out wide. If you want to take the full version, sink the chest, gaze forward, hold, 3. Breathe, lift the pit of the belly, 2. Sink the hips down as much as you can. Forward fold, back foot steps up as you unravel. Halfway lift. Send the right leg back this time, drop the back knee. Left toes out, heel stays in, left knee opens. Elbows, if you have the range, otherwise stay up on hands. Tuck your chin, close your eyes and allow that left hip. Allow the energy to flow around that left hip as you stretch and open the joint. Jet fighter, coming up onto your hands. Square the foot back off again, toes forward, back knee lifts. Left arm underneath and around. Make sure your hips are low. Come onto your fingertips as your arms come out wide, and then take the flight of jet fighter. Look forward, chest low, hips low. Hold, 3. Squeeze the belly in, 2. Forward fold, unravel, step the back foot up. Big toes come together, halfway lift, arms wide or out in front, and hold it here now. Feel the heels ground down, big toe knuckle, little toe knuckle grounding down. Sit bones reach back, belly lifts up, arms reach out. If that's too intense, take the aeroplane version or hands low version. Hold, 3. Feel the strength required through your back, but also through your front to hold it. 2. Forward fold. Just a stock standard halfway lift. High plank. Side plank, heels to the right, left hand to the sky. And from here, astonishment. Ball of the right foot on the floor. Push and reach. Hold this extension for 3. For 2. High plank. Hold your high plank. Now our power practice is designed to build strength. It's to power it up. And you know, really good athletes know their weaknesses. But elite athletes, top athletes, the best athletes, they work on their weaknesses. Remember that. Breathe in. Low push up, breathe out. Up dog, fill up. Remember, low push up, breathe out. Up dog, breathe in. Low, out. Up, in. You got 2 more. Low, out. Up, in. Last one. Low, up. Downward facing dog. High plank. Breathe in. Side plank, heels to the left. Right hand to the sky. Back extension of astonishment. Ball of the right foot. Push and reach. One more breath. High plank. Squeeze it all in. Mind power. Take a breath. Low plank, breathe out. Up dog, fill. Low plank, empty. Up dog, fill. Low, out. Up, in. 2 more. Breathe in. 1 more. Inhale. Down dog, exhale. Whew. Whew. Malasana, last one. Jump forward. Oh, boat. Navasana. Use your hands if you need to. Come onto the back of your pelvis. Squeeze it in. Now you can stay here or you can extend your legs. And again, you can stay where you are or lower down. 5, 4, 3, back doesn't hit the floor. 2, come all the way back up. Hold, squeeze. It's this kind of core strength that's going to really serve you well. Lower down. 5, 4, 3, 1 more, lift up. Then place your feet. Now we're going to do another little core exercise, but it's more for your back. So this takes some isolation in your back and some real focus and concentration in the mind. Come on, Pete. Lift your chest.
I'm there, don't worry.
Feet flat on the floor. Now all you're going to do is tuck your pelvis and lower your lower back down onto the floor. That's it. And then lift back up and untuck your pelvis. So your spine straightens again. Take a breath in. Tuck, roll, just halfway down. Hold. Then come all the way back up and untuck the pelvis. So you've got to straighten the pelvis back out again. Breathe in. Tuck, roll. Just to not quite halfway. And then lift back up again. Untuck the pelvis. This pelvis tucking, untucking is how we sit. Take a breath in, roll back, breath out, hold in, roll up, out, untuck, breathe in, tuck and roll, hold, breathe in, lift, untuck the pelvis, 1 more, breathe in, tuck and roll, hold it here, 5, 4, 3, 2, now keep lowering all the way down and come straight up into bridge. Feet flat, hips up, tucking your shoulders underneath. Use your elbows against the floor as a bit of leverage to push the hips up to the sky. Use your leg strength. Glutes at the very top end, engage. If you have the range, interlace your hands underneath. Hold, 3, 2, happy baby. Roll out, hug your knees in, knees wide, feet up, grab your feet, open through the hips. Bridge again, or if you have wheel in your practice, take wheel pose. If you're taking wheel, set your hands up. If not, set up bridge. Push your feet down, lift your hips up, tuck your shoulders in. Go for height, tighten your hips. Hold, 5. Go to your edge, 4. Remember, it's conditioning the body. The more energy flow, 3, through the body, the easier it is to sit for extended periods of time. 2, slowly come out, back to happy baby. Last happy baby. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock and roll, 3 of them. Use them as a massage. 1 more boat.
Why not?
We're here anyway. 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, double pigeon. Legs crossed. Pete's going to do a different version because he can't cross his right leg. So he's going to do like a long extended version of double pigeon. For the rest of us, easy seat, option 1. Just legs crossed, lean forward. Option 2, we call it a box seat. Keep your legs where they are, just shift your hips back. Then lean forward, that'll increase just slightly the rotation through the hips and the stretch. Option 3, fire log, where one ankle stacks on the opposite knee. And make sure you're really technical with this version. What we see a lot of people do is they bring the foot into the crevice of the knee And yes, it makes it a lot easier. We can all sort of do that fairly effortlessly, but you're not going to get the rotation and the mobility through the hips that you need to sit comfortably legs crossed for an extended period of time. So challenge yourself. It is a power practice. That's what we do in our power practice. Ankle literally sits on top of the knee, and you'll see that this knee comes up fairly high. Lengthen out the spine, lean forward, and give yourself the time and space to dive in deep. On the surface of the ocean, that's where the waves crash. That's where the weather, the outside weather, the conditions impact the ocean. But the deeper you dive, and those of you out there, pizza diver, you would have experienced it. The deeper you dive, the more peaceful and calm the ocean becomes. It's unaffected by the turbulence of what's going on outside, and we're the same. Our minds are distraction machines. And there's a lot of turbulence through emotions, and the mind's, layers of clinging, layers of aversion and delusion especially. And it's always going to be there. That's the function of the mind. But what meditation teaches us is to dive deeper than that. Dive to the depths of the ocean of consciousness, where there is this essence of just knowing. You've got 5 more breaths for this side. That knowingness is what we call the awakened and illumined mind. We're going to do a straight swap over to the other side. So slowly swap your lead leg. So if you've got your right in front or on top, bring the left in front or on top. Set it up, lengthen, and fold in. Sometimes my foot and the bones in my ankle can hurt that thigh a little bit. So you can use a towel. If you have a block, you can even put a block on the outside of your knee and let the foot rest on the block rather than on your thigh. And then it takes, or on your knee, then it takes the pressure off it. Posed the question yesterday in class for you to ask yourself, what's my relationship with meditation? And if the relationship's not a great one, you're not on your own. A lot of people struggle. You might hate it, absolutely hate it at first, because your mind doesn't want to be still. The nature of the mind is distraction, is busyness. But over time, with practice, meditation becomes a necessity. You start to crave those moments of stillness. Those moments of peace and calm deep within the depths of the ocean of consciousness. In my own personal experience, I've had some profound, literally life-changing experiences in the formal seated meditation practice. I've had some cool stuff happen on my mat too in Asana, moving meditation. But the life-changing, profound moments have happened in the stillness. Five more breaths. take it to your inversion. So if you're a headstander, set yourself up from a seated position. If not, come onto your back. Option 1, gentle Viparita Karani, legs to the sky, hands under hips for support. Option 2, shoulder stand. Send the toes, the balls of your feet up towards the sky, taking the weight into your elbows and hands. Make sure if you're in shoulder stand, don't look left to right. Your head's in too much flexion. All the traditional texts of yoga teach the technique and the method to live the awakened life, the illuminated life, the life of enlightenment is through meditation practices. So it's really important to understand right now in my journey, what's my relationship with meditation? Do I avoid it? Do I hate it? Do I make excuses? And then personally for me, the more I understand, the benefits, what to look out for, all the education side of it, that makes it so much more important. So then my excuses get drowned out. Plow, if you're going to take it there. Halasana, toes to the floor above your head. If not, just stay where you are. Bend your knees. Take your ear pressure pose, Karnapidasana, or the version of it, hugging your knees into your chest or bending your knees and letting them land on forehead, temples or ears. Matsyasana, fish. Slowly lower yourself out. Extend the legs for a little bit of extra core. Slide your hands underneath your sit bones. Come up onto your elbows and really loop your shoulders in underneath you. Lift your chest. Let it be the highest point, crown of the head, up and over towards the floor. Beautiful, big deep breaths. Slowly come out to your twist. Drop your knees to one side. We've got our Smile program starting Monday week. And a big element of that program is the meditation aspect of it. And it's also one of the things that a lot of people really struggle with. Take the twist over to the other side. So a practice like this, and even our balance practice from last night, just that understanding, that education, and then the conditioning to help you to be able to sit comfortably for extended periods of time, takes the pressure off. When the body's not at ease, then it's going to pull you in all different directions of distraction, and you're just going to want to run. But if we can use these asana moving modality practices to condition the body so it can sit comfortably, then it makes meditation just so much more viable. And our Shavasana is just that, the time for meditation. So bring your legs back through center, extend your legs out long, arms down by your sides, palms face up. Close your eyes and dive in deep. Mind distracted, yes, notice it. But then bring it into focus. Bring it into concentration and allow yourself to dive deep to the depths of the ocean of consciousness. Deepen your breath. And move the body, fingers, toes. You might like to circle out your wrists, maybe even your ankles. You might like to take a stretch. Sway the head from side to side, rolling over onto your right hand side when you're ready. Comfortably, so use your arms to support your head. Maybe draw your knees in. Path of yoga is the path of meditation. is deep connection to highest consciousness. Through our meditation practice, we purify to be able to connect. That purification is buddhi, awakened, illumined mind. Help yourself up, comfortable seated position, palms together, heart center, Anjali Mudra, where we share an Om to close. Deep breath in. Thumbs to third eye center, we bow. My heart honors your heart. That place, that deep place in the ocean of consciousness that we both share. I acknowledge that place in you because it's also in me, and it's what connects us and unites us. Together we are one. Together we say Namaste. Namaste. Thanks, Pete.
Thank you.
Have an awesome day today. Bye.
See ya.